Yeah? Now just why might you be looking for me, Oh, you didn't know? I'm the 77th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, Hu Tao. Though by the looks of you, radiant glow, healthy posture, yes, you are definitely here for something other than that which falls within my regular line of work, aren't you?
You're not Sethos. My cats are causing havoc. I can hear them running up and down the stairs. What are you doing? So we are 2 days before the release of 5.2, so I figured now was probably a good time to just do more of a chatting, farming materials commissions. Usually I just do my commissions, use my resin and dip. I'm still not sure what kind of content you want to see, so I've just sort of been doing a few things off screen. The banners for 5.2 have just been announced. I've seen the 4 stars. Ororon is definitely one that we're looking out for. I think he's going to be really good for Electrocharge, which is kind of the team that I've been running anyway with Lisa Singcho and Lynette. So I think that Ororon is probably going to be a good addition to that team. Sucrose is needed. Sucrose is going to be massive for this account. I know, I love you, Lynette, but I still think Sucrose is going to be really, really good. And then there's Barbara, and I didn't choose Barbara, but she's on the banners, so I guess. Looks like it's just going to be some book farming today. Unfortunately, we are still waiting for... We're waiting for Sethos to get his ass home. My game is running really slow because I'm currently doing the pre-download in the background. Maybe not my smartest idea. How far away? What's our 4-star pity? If we're at 4-star pity, I might just use the star glitter. We're at 4-star pity. Please, Sethos. Please. 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 Come on, Sethos. Come on. Please. Come home. And now I can't even level him. I have sort of screwed myself over with this one. Let's go get you some books, Sethos. Let's go get you some books. Okay. To be fair, my 4-star luck on my main is absolutely abysmal. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, actually, in just like a video in general. On Garming's original banner, he ran alongside Nahida's rerun and Xianyun's release, obviously. I think in total, I spent 150 wishes on the character banners to get Nahida and Xianyun. I didn't have either of them. And I got 1 copy of Garming. And you'd assume that was on the character banner. No, that was because it was the Lantern Rite and I got my 1 copy out of my free 4-star selector from Liwa. My 4-star luck is abysmal. The fact that it is translated over to here, I'm not surprised, I won't lie. My goal is to hopefully finish Mondstadt this week, maybe. We're not too far off of 100%ing Mondstadt, to be fair. We're at 81, 100% at Galesong Hill, 88 in Wind Whale Highland, and Bright Crown Mountain 75%. I'll have to see. I want to move on to Liwa about the time that Lantern Rite is coming out, which I think is probably going to be around like 5.3, 5.4. Yeah, I'm just a bit worried that I don't think we can level up Sethos that far. Doesn't he need the drops that are in Chenyu Vale as well? I think he does. I think he needs the Suwani. Yeah, it's the Suwani, isn't it? Yeah, it's this one. And I don't even have any Mora to level him up. So I need a sacrificial sword as soon as possible for Singcho, because the fact that he has no energy recharge, his E takes 10 years to cool down. I liked the FNAF movie. My ADHD is showing. I don't mind other regions. They aren't as bad. I think Mondstadt is one of the worst ones to 100% because there are just so many random chests just everywhere. And there's no rhyme or reason. There's no logic for them to be where they are. They're just there and they're out in the open and you've missed them. And it makes you annoyed that you've missed them. I have a plan in my head in terms of what I want to farm for artifacts. I think that Gilded and Deepwood are going to be massively beneficial for this account either way, even if we don't put Lisa on Thundering Fury. I might strongbox Thundering Fury for Lisa because it just seems the most beneficial to farm for her, because if we're going to put Sethos on anything, Sethos is probably going to be on Wondrous Trope for the charged attack damage as well as the EM, and then Lisa would probably go on Thundering Fury, so we could strongbox both of those. Viridescent is something that needs farming. Maidens is a bit irrelevant because, I mean, it's not, Maidens isn't useless, so it would be, okay, so we could strongbox Viridescent, we could strongbox Thundering Fury, You get Wanderer's Trope anyway, just from doing bosses. I know that obviously you could strongbox some stuff for it. And then Emblem is probably going to be one for like Shangling, obviously Sink Cho as well. Yeah, I think I'll probably just end up farming Gilded and Deepwood. Deepwood for Collei, Gilded for everybody else, Cookie, the whole shebang. Oh, look, we're AR32. What? How lovely. Are we? Oh, well, suddenly everything's okay. We've unlocked TCG, my guys. Say less. Sucrose! I knew you were going to be here. Don't you worry, I know who this diva is. Harmless sweetie. Oh. I love you, Sucrose, even though I'm skipping. Don't take the fact that I'm skipping to be anything of my enjoyment of you. Oh my god, there's new Genshin minifigures that just got announced. Oh my god. Side note! They're Inazuma ones though. If I can find a picture, I'll put them on screen. 100 Primos. Good lord, Catherine. Thank you. What's this one? Energy Reach. Gimme. And 2 fragile resins that I won't use until AR45. Wow! We need to get to this one because I know that that's where that one is. Let's see if we can get this unlocked. We'll do it. We'll go and get stuff for Sethos' Both stuff, and then I'll just have to join somebody's world. Oh no, I forgot about I forgot that this immediately sends you into a quest. Leave me alone. I don't care. I just want to know how far I am off of the Zwani boss. Well, now I get to spend the next hour of my time going through this, and I'm not supposed to be filming today. Mr. Boatman, can I have a ride on your boat, please? Why are you not singing to me? Oh. Am I even going in the direction? I am actually. Never mind, I'll shut the fuck up. I genuinely think that Chenyu Vale is one of my favourite places in the entire game. I just think Chenyu Vale is just so beautiful. I think they did a really good job with it. Sorry, love you. So now we just need to go all the way back over there. Yeah? What do you want to say? Yeah. You tell him, bud. We've unlocked that. I need to unlock so many things for Ascension. Alright, I think that's enough for today. Bye! The servers go down in a few hours. The banners have got 21 minutes left. Fortunately, now that we have Sethos, I'm not too panicked about that. I think I've forgotten the Suani's mechanics. It's like Frozen, isn't it? That's what you want? This kind of team? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't done this since I leveled my Xianyun. I haven't even leveled Sethos on my own account. We may be screwed. What team? Wildcats! Get your head in the game! Oh, Shangling. Maybe this was not the team to bring. I fear I may have brought the wrong characters for this. Oh my god, I hate this team. Die! That was awful. Nobody ever make me do that again. I forgot I need Mora. That's what I was supposed to be doing today. I didn't even need to do this. I cannot wait until we get a sacrificial sword. What are the weapons on the weapon banner? That's something I should look at. What are the weapons on 5.2's weapon banner? Hi, Chaska. I was really hoping it was going to be sacrificial, because then it would have been worth. I mean, there is a Favonius Lance on there. You already see my favourite thing to do. Wow. When we actually have energy, this team works really well. It is the middle of November for me when I'm filming this specific section. It's snowing outside right now, so just I feel immensely Christmassy. I don't think I can. This team is just so much less stress. Oh, look at that. Everything's dead. Should I try and actually try and 100% this area before the servers close today? I feel like that's something stupid that I would try and do. I fear that I am that stupid. We're not that far off. I would try and 100% everything, but because I kind of want to film a video of trying to 100% everything in Natlan on my main account in 24 hours, I feel like I'm going to just spend several days playing Genshin. Where are the enemies? You can't see any. They're dead. Alright, I don't think we can ascend them. We need... Oh... I forgot about those. Can I take back what I said about wanting Sethos? Can I rescind that from the official transcript? The rocks are bad enough to farm anyway. I would like to point out, nobody likes farming the rocks anyway. This isn't a me thing. There was a reason why, like a couple days before Sethos released, whoever's birthday it was gave us the ascension rocks that he needs, because they were like, nobody has these, we need to give them out now. And it was because nobody likes Sethos. To be fair, I would argue also that I was like, oh, I really want Ororon. Ororon will be just as bad because he has a whole other new area in Natlan. What's gonna be, because there's this waypoint, like how theoretically how far away from that could that be? If it's not that bad, we'll do this. If not, we'll go into other people's worlds and we'll cry ourselves to sleep. I don't know. Let's get Sethos, she said. Oh my god, I love Sethos. Sethos is so fun. Do a 4 stars only, a challenge account. That'll be so fun. I am yet to have fun. I should probably also collect those flowers for Candace that we did get the other day. I don't know if I mentioned that. I don't know. I don't see Candace maybe being as crucial for the account. I mean, my goal is to try and level up every 4 star that we get and hope for the best. Is this what the desert looks like? It's been so long since I actually completed this. I completed this, I want to say like just before Fun 10's release. It's been a while since I've seen it look like this. Oh my day. It's over there. That's barely a pixel. You're all gonna die. Don't do that. Don't Geo. Why would you? Why Geo? No. There better be like 20 million Primos in this goddamn chest. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I was about to say, do I actually have a claymore? I do, because you know who I have? The wonderful Fremine that I've always wanted on this account and never once complained about receiving as my first 4 star. I never did that in my life. Fremine! He's not level 20, ignore it. He's level 90. Look, he's maxed. I can't level him. Fremine, you've always been my favourite character on this account. I love you so much. 2! Wow, thank you so much. I'm supposed to get over there? We're good. It's just going to take us about 10 years to get over there, so... I don't want any hassle. I don't want any hassle! I just want to get out. Leave me alone. I'm just a small French boy with my little penguin. My little penguin companion. He's basically a Pokemon. Yippee! How many do we have so far? 7. Wow. Level 90 Sethos, here we come. As much as I despise the desert, it is very beautiful. That's the Vorakasha Nymph's domain. I will never use it, and I don't even think I need it as a waypoint, but it's 5 Primos, and 5 Primos is 5 Primos. Okay, so now I just think we need Eremite drops. Everything else we should have. We should just go and kill some anyway. It gives us more and EXP, so... My plan is hopefully when Lantern Rite returns soon, is to get Yao Yao. Now that we have Shangling from the Abyss, my plan is to go for Yao Yao, and then I will have a full aggravate team. Because we will have Lisa, Kole, obviously Yao Yao, and Sethos. Hi hi. Why did only one of you drop something? Okay, this is where we're gonna have to start, I think, maybe unlocking a few things. I feel like when characters get to like, I'm gonna say level 60, maybe 70 to be honest, we could afford to start maybe spending some time specifically building certain characters and getting like, leave me alone, and getting certain like talent level. Lisa, I feel like we could afford to maybe focus on certain characters and try and get their levels up, because like Kole's level 50 now, but I don't have any of her levels. Obviously you can get them from exploring the area, but we're not going to be touching this area for quite a while, so I think maybe we should be good. I'll do this one last one and then... Not you, Lynette, sorry. Yeah, there we go. You're annoying. Stop it! Stop it! See, look why Lynette's is so like nice and cute. You ready to see my excellent aim? I mean, I guess if I wanted more energy, I could swap over Kole onto this, but I kind of like the EM one. Right, let's go and collect the daily rewards. 46. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. C0, no artifacts as well. I should probably equip something on him. Jesus, what is this? My god. Would Yunjin be a meta move here? Doesn't she... What's the vibe? When normal attack damage is dealt by opponents, bonus damage will be dealt based on Yunjin's current defense. But that counts as charged attack damage, so I'm gonna say no. Does it? Damage dealt by Dusk Bolts is considered charged attack damage, yeah, so she's not gonna do anything. She's not gonna do anything for this team whatsoever. Okay, glad that we established that. Let's go... Actually, yeah, let's go and fight some of these Fatui agents and see how we're doing. Like I say, when Lantern Rite, my goal is to try and get to Liwa when Lantern Rite comes back so that we can obviously do the full event, enjoy it, but also so we can actually get a Yao Yao. Unless they're gonna release... They usually release a new character during the Lantern Rite anyway, so maybe there'll be a new one. Whether they would actually be Dendro or not is another thing, but especially considering Yao Yao was Dendro and she was released during the Lantern Rite, I think. Don't quote me on that, I was not playing at that time, so I may be talking out of my arse currently, but let's try out Sethos. He's struggled a bit there with energy, but we actually did okay. Did we actually get enough to level up the weapon? Was that even worth it? We did! Look at us. Progress! We're at the halfway point of this video, so just a friendly reminder, this video is not sponsored. So the best way to help me out is to subscribe, like, and comment, and leave your suggestions down below for any videos that you'd like to see next. Thank you very much. Kiss kiss, bye bye. Not much happened over the next week. It was mainly just farming, using Resin, and trying to get characters up as much as we could. I wasn't sure how much of the Iktomi Spirit Seeking event I'm gonna actually complete, but we did manage to do it 100%, and we also got the weapon. Not that I think it's gonna be much use for current characters, but we'll see as the game develops. So, small confession time. It is not the day of Natlan's release of 5.2, it's actually the day after. Yeah, so it's actually the day after 5.2 released. The reason 5.2, I mean, I could probably say why it is. I just filmed a video of 100%ing Natlan in 24 hours, so that's why. Let's go do the trials. We'll do all of the trials, so I know we can't use Chaska. Can we actually do Chaskas without? It's not looking likely. Goodbye 20 Primos, won't be able to get them. But we can do Linnies, so let's quickly do Linnies and get some Primos. There we go. Sucrose' team is actually really similar to the one that they've put Ororon in. I think the only difference is that Beidou is in this half. That's about it. This is the team that we would like to run with Sucrose, is an Electrocharge team, because as you can see, she is insane! I definitely think Sucrose is on the list of characters that we want, however, so is Ororon. Now, Ororon's best team is as a sub-DPS or off-field support for Chaska. However, this team is perfect. Now, we have Xingqiu in this team. We still need Fischl, Sucrose, and Ororon in this team. But Ororon is very interesting in the way that he works, because you can do this. So we're gonna Xingqiu, we're gonna get trapped in a bubble apparently. Oz, we're gonna Sucrose, and we're going to Ororon. And yeah, very unique in the way that he works. I may not have been that interested in his kit when he first released, or at least his design at a very minimum. Especially with the addition of the buffing that's happened to Electrocharged in the update, it's he's really strong. Even though that it means I will have to go to Natlan and go and unlock stuff in Natlan to be able to actually level him, I still think it's worth pulling on him. I still think it's worth pulling, so we don't care about these, so we're just gonna go straight in and we're gonna do some pulls. I don't even think we were at 4-star pity, to be honest, but we'll see. Basically, we want Sucrose or Ororon out of these, and I would ideally not like to see Chaska, as she hasn't actually come home on my main yet. Okay, we didn't get anything out of those. Do we have... Okay, we have enough for a standard. We're gonna keep doing some pulls as time progresses. We're gonna continue doing pulls. What do I need to do today? What was the vibe? What am I doing? Obviously, I've done the update for Natlan. I filmed the video of completing it within 24 hours. I have filmed it. I have seen it. It's good. I liked it. I didn't think it was too challenging, is the only thing I will say. A lot of people say about Inazuma being quite challenging for exploration, that the puzzles were a lot harder, and I think that they took that a bit too seriously and just instead dumbed down the puzzles significantly, and that's my only complaint about it, is that it feels like they could have done more I suppose it's one of those to each their own kind of thing. Okay, he has a level 50 weapon now. We could go and do this, I think. Oh, no, wait. No, today is Thursday. It keeps saying that it's undiscovered because it's hidden in the map, but I have discovered it. Stop lying to me. I have discovered that. It's in this little section here that's still covered. I could go and do that, but I just don't want to. We've got some resin. I didn't log on yesterday because of the fact that I was filming for 24 hours, so unfortunately we did lose some resin, which... This is the one that's electro. I've just remembered this as I don't know if I'm going to be able to 100% munch that this week like I originally wanted to. I don't think that any of this farming is very entertaining, so I kind of wanted to wait until we could just smash out Liwa in like a day, maybe? Well, not smash out Liwa in a day, but spend a good day going through Liwa, unlocking the teleport waypoints and stuff. So that might be what I cut to now, but... Ororon! God damn it. Is this what it's going to be like every time a new character comes out? It's just going to be me crying, pulling for them. This weather is awful. Anyway, on a slightly unrelated note, the second phase of 5.2 is next week. They just announced the 4 stars that will be going up, if I can find it. Here we go. Right. Hazo is a possibility for a character that may be useful. Fischl, however, very, very useful. We would love Fischl to join us on this account, and Yao Yao. So this is where things get a little bit interesting. I mentioned previously that when I recorded the last couple of segments, the drip marketing hadn't been released at that point. It has now been released, so we know that we're getting a new 4-star, presumably from the Lantern Rite. Lanyan? I can't think of it. Apologies if I'm mispronouncing Lanyan, but Lanyan is the new 4-star. She's Animo. That's all we know about her currently. My original plan was to go for Yao Yao because of the Aggravate team that I want to run. Yeah, the only problem with picking Yao Yao is that we could get her whilst we're wishing on that banner anyway, so I'm not sure if we're gonna go for Yao Yao. The only problem is I don't know who I would go for if I didn't go for Yao Yao. I don't know, maybe I'll do like a poll over on my Instagram. I mean, let me know in the comments if you guys have a specific, because obviously out of 4 stars from Liwa, we have Sing Cho and we have him C1. We did pick up a constellation, I think, whilst I was wishing for Sethos, maybe on standard, I don't remember. So it could be a C2 Sing Cho. We have Shangling, we have a Yunjin. Yunjin is kind of not on the block at all for 4 stars. And then obviously Yao Yao, Beidou. Oh, this is really going to test my knowledge. Yao Yao, Beidou, Xinyan. Yao Yao, Beidou, Xinyan. Garming. Garming is one, however, this just goes back into the idea of what I wanted this account to be. I wanted this account to be more 4 stars that I don't utilize on my own account, and I actually have a perfectly built Garming. I think he's really good. I think I have him C3 or C4. I've picked up most of my constellations from standard banner for Garming. Controversially, my Xinyan is also built on my main, so Xinyan isn't a character that I would be particularly interested in putting on this account anyway. I mean, my Xinyan is built as a Pyro Shielder for my Kniech. It's a very long story. It works very well, though, if you put her on the Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City set. It works very, very well. So, I mean, we could try a physical DPS Xinyan. Honestly, running Favonius on him was the best thing we ever got. Sing Cho has become a lot more, useful now that he actually like has energy recharge and can do things. Also, obviously I got C1 Lisa somehow on this account. I think I've got that footage somewhere, but I got C1 Lisa, which, if you know, I had C1 Lisa on my main account. I think Genshin just thinks that I should be a Lisa main, but I actually, whilst I was doing my Chaska pulls, I had a standard wish come out of that, and I ended up getting C2 Lisa. So she is still the only standard 4-star that I have constellations for. She is still the only one. I have no constellations of Amber on any of my accounts, no constellations of Kaya on any of my accounts, and yet somehow I've pulled Lisa 3 times on 2 separate accounts. Lisa she just loves me. Right, so who needs leveling? What's the vibe? So we've got level 60, level 60. Sing Cho is definitely someone we should probably focus on, but I really hate fighting the Oceanid. Let's go and fight this guy. Let's get Kole up next, I guess. Somebody just went up a friendship level. Yay, Lisa. So the only thing that we're missing now for Collei is we can craft 2 of those, so that's fine. We just need to go and find 20. Might as well do some farming today, go and unlock some more waypoints. I definitely think that the next video is going to be more of going to Liyue, completing the Archon quest. I've sort of thought about things, and I just think that preparing and having all of the waypoints unlocked for Liyue anyway, for the Lantern Rite is going to be the best decision over something else. And 4. I am not a fan of farming for Collei. I hated doing it on my main. Just while that's in the conversation, obviously the whole point of this account was that I wanted to trial out characters that I don't use on my main account, but obviously I do have a built Collei. My argument for this is that there are not really a lot of Dendro characters investing in battle. Yay! We now get the commission ones. We're now AR 34. We're getting up in the world. What was the artifact? Ow. Wow. I'm just gonna send it. How far can we actually get her up? Ooh. 52. Okay, I think maybe it's time we go and farm some more books today. 57. I don't think that's awful. And then, unfortunately, I will have to go and work on Xingqiu, and I do need to go and get some silk flowers, which will probably line up actually quite perfectly with needing to go to Liyue in the next episode, so let's call it a day. The next day was pretty straightforward. I spent 90% of it farming for Xingqiu, ascending him, getting his levels up, and doing just that. Problem came when I realised that the banners ended tomorrow, and that I had a day to get both Ororon and Sucrose. I knew that I had one chance to get through as much exploration as I could, so I started off in Mondstadt to try and finish off getting the 100%, and very quickly realised that common chests don't give primos in Mondstadt. So I inevitably went on to Chenyu Vale to try and get some exploration done, and then I ended up moving on to Fontaine. I spent literal hours farming primo gems, and we only got enough to get 1 4-star, and this is how it went. Right, so today I did this first part of the event on my main. We cannot do this because in order to get to the one with Kachina, you have to do these 2, so we can't actually probably do any of this event. So that's a little bit annoying because there's actually quite a few primos up for grabs on that event. Unfortunately, we didn't get a raw run in the time before the banner finished. Is it me or is my game really loud? Why is the music turned on? How did that happen? There we go. That's better. I can actually hear myself think now. Not that there's much thinking going on, to be honest. So we have a couple options of things that we can do. We can go and level up Sucrose. I did farm... Oh no, I did do that. Never mind. I'm so confused already. We have 2 more of these to go and farm. We need to go and get 2 more, but we should get some whilst we're farming that boss anyway, I think. I wanted to level her up to 60 as soon as possible, which is why I did use some of the fragile resin that we did get, only because I want the next one to focus solely on going to Liyue, and I didn't want any of the characters to fall or feel behind, but also with the progression that we did make in the Abyss, we do now need 2 teams. We can't have just 1. So, obviously, Neuvillette and Zhongli are on the banner. I haven't done their trials yet. Well, I did their trials, but we haven't done these yet. So, thought we could do them together and talk about how I feel about these characters. Heizo is an amazing DPS. As a 4-star, he is absolutely fantastic. I think Heizo was actually one of the very first characters that I actually C6'd on my main. I think he was. I can't remember who it was if it wasn't him. I had him built poorly, to be fair. I'm not going to sit here and act like he was a god. He was definitively built quite poorly on my main, but I never actually rebuilt him. So we could see about maybe building him if we get him. Fischl is the main attraction of the character that we are looking for, because then I could swap out Lisa, keep her in the Aggravate team, and instead have Fischl. I love Chevreuse. Chevreuse is great. In my opinion, I think Chevreuse is on the caliber of being like Fischl, Bennett, and Xingqiu. I think she's amazing at what she does. And she doesn't even really need a set bonus. She just sort of needs HP and then she's done. So yeah, Beidou and Fischl, definitely 2 characters that we want. Beidou, obviously I can get from the Liyue Lantern Rite. Fischl we're hoping to get on this banner. as well as little Yao Yao. Yao Yao's amazing for a couple of reasons. She can provide pretty consistent healing while also being like a really good dendro applicator. The only thing that you have to be careful with Yao Yao is making sure that you have enough energy recharge. Is Sucrose's weapon domain open? Because if that's open, I think I'd rather do that. What day is it today? It's Wednesday? Okay, so it's not open today. We might as well go and finish some stuff off for her ascension then. Let's go and farm. Because obviously this gets recorded over like a multitude of days, you don't sort of realize how much footage you have. And to be honest, I had a lot more footage for this second episode than I thought. Also, we did reach AR 35. We can ascend the world. However, I'm not going to ascend the world. Not yet, at least. I'm not going to ascend the world yet, only because of the fact that we just about have one team at level 60, and we can actually, obviously Cookie was a terrible example because she's level 40, we can actually ascend them one more time, and to be honest, there's no point in making the world harder, in my opinion, than it needs to be for characters. So I think my goal is to possibly try and get everybody level 70 and then focus on doing everything after that. There we go. 1. Go fuck yourself. Pity on here. Are we near a 4-star? No, we're not. Not really. We are getting... Jesus. Oh my god. We're actually a lot higher than 50? 55? We're at 57 pity on standard. So we're actually pretty close to getting a 5-star. How far into pity are we before I should start clenching that we're going to get another 5-star and 4 stars only? It's 45, 50, 55... 58. Okay, so we're gonna end up with Nervalet, aren't we? I don't even want Nervalet on my main. I don't have Nervalet on my main. I don't have Nervalet on any of my accounts. I also don't have Zhongli though either, so whilst this video has gone up, the Natlan, I mentioned this earlier in this video actually, the Natlan in 24 hours video has already gone up. Thank you so much for all of your support on that. That video has done really, really well. Hello Beth, lovely to see you. Cookie, why are you on a physical weapon? Who gave you that? I know it was me, but who let you have that? Right, go on. I have to do this at least once more because you decided to give me 1 drop instead of fucking 3. I mean, I know you can't give me 3, but you could at least try. I think, to be honest, I'm probably going to, in between now and the next episode, I'm going to just absolutely hound down exploration in Mondstadt just because I still stand by the fact that I will be moving on to Liwa in the next episode. I hate leaving exploration undone. And also the Primos could be very, very useful for trying to get Fischl. I dodged that like a motherfucker. Did you see that? Did you see that absolute dodge? Nailed it. Do we have everything for Ascension though is my only question. Yay! Oh, we can actually go up to 51. Look at that. Well done, Sucrose. And we got a standard. Oh my god, imagine if we get a 5-star. What a way to end the video. So yeah, the goal is... Does she do the... I'm so sorry. Oh god. Unfortunately, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in for part 2. As I said, most likely the next episode is going to be the end of Mondstadt's exploration. We'll be leveling up some characters. Hopefully, we'll be entering Liwa with a team of level 70 characters, if I can hopefully manage that in the time that I've got. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really do genuinely appreciate all of the support that you guys give me on these videos. It really does help. These videos take a lot of time, effort, and obviously editing, so thank you so much for your support. Once again, all of my socials will be on screen as well as down below in the description. Please feel free to go and check out some of my other videos. I have mentioned a couple times in this one about completing Natlan in 24 hours. That's a video that I'm very, very proud of. We have my first account review that went up the other day of Pufftastic's account. Regrettably, I think this is most likely going to be my last video of 2024, so thank you all so much for the growth that I've been able to make this year. It was exponentially larger than I ever thought I could have made in such a small amount of time, so thank you so much. If you'd like to see more of me before the end of 2024, I am very active over on my TikTok account, my Instagram, as well as my Twitter. All of those, once again, will be in the description down below. So I hope you have a very happy holidays and a very happy new year, and I look forward to making more content and growing with this channel in 2025. Thank you so much. Kiss, kiss. Drive safe. Bye-bye.